Now, there's only two different types of content, and each one of them has a different purpose. And we're going to break down exactly what the types of content are in this in-depth understanding of which one is which. Okay, so we've got awareness content and we've got conversion content. So awareness content and conversion content. Let's break each down. Now, the goal of awareness-based content is to get more eyeballs on your page. So write that down. Awareness content equals eyeballs on page. Awareness content is not necessarily going to cause you to get customers. Awareness content is designed to get you eyeballs. This is the stuff that's going to be more relatable to everybody. This is the stuff that's going to get you shown on the newsfeed. And again, it's not going to be the stuff that actually gets you customers, but it is going to be the stuff that causes people to be like, I like that. That's a cool video. That's a funny video. That resonates with me. So awareness content is based on getting exposure. Awareness content doesn't necessarily need to give value. That's the thing with awareness content, right? The intention behind awareness-based content is simply one word, and it is exposure. Now, when Clo Da Silva does his talking head reels, these are awareness-based pieces of content. His awareness-based pieces of content are not designed to be like 5 practical tips to help you change your life. They're literally designed to like grab your attention, give you a big old slap in the mouth, and wake you up to the excuses and the justifications that you've been making towards yourself. In my opinion, there are 4 different types of awareness-based content, and I want you to write these down. One is extremely exaggerated / positive awareness-based content. You can't just do like positive, like in my opinion, if you want to get exposure, it's extremely positive or exaggeratedly positive. Now, an example of exaggeratedly positive would be like, this is the best ice cream you will ever eat, right? That's exaggeratedly best. Now, extremely positive would be another one of these. Like extremely positive would be like this is like, so man celebrates 1,000 days sober. That's extremely positive. That's definitely a good piece of awareness-based content. Another example of extremely positive awareness-based content is if you like, you bought $100 worth of meals and you went downtown and handed them out to the homeless and you got that on video. So extremely positively based content. Now, another example of awareness-based content is content that draws on negativity and pain. So we've got positive, like really positive. We've also got negativity and pain. Here's an example.
Doing is hard. A lot of you guys bitch and complain that shit is too hard, when in reality, what's the alternative? Is your current life easy? Is being obese easy? Is being broke easy? Is struggling to pay the fucking bills easy? Sounds pretty hard to me. So pick your fucking hard, either the dreams you want to achieve or the life that you fucking hate.
Boom. Hate. Emotion, that's awareness-based content designed to convert. Now, another piece of awareness-based content that you can create is content that has humor to relate. So we're trying to relate to a bigger audience. So this is an example of an awareness-based content that uses humor.
Oh my God. Okay, Mr. Me Gorilla Man. Me Gorilla Man.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
You can use humor to relate, right? That's awareness-based content. Another example of awareness that's vulnerable / opinion-based. So this video actually went to 4 million views.
We have sex 4 to 5 times a week.
Yeah, it's more like 6. I believe as the man in the relationship, it's my responsibility to work on myself so that Kirsten's always attracted to me.
And I believe that it's my responsibility as the female to do the exact same fucking thing.
Our relationship will never get old and stale because I will never let myself go.
The reason why our relationship has gotten progressively better, not worse, is because we work on ourselves relentlessly.
So awareness-based content is vulnerable / opinion-based. Now, if you want to get more views, more follows, more saves, more shares, and more likes, then awareness-based content is the move. This should be 50% of your content strategy. So we've got positivity, we've got negativity, we've got humor, and then we've got vulnerability. Those are the 4 different pieces of awareness-based content. Okay, now let's talk about conversion-based content. Now, conversion-based content, this type of content is designed to get your audience to buy stuff straight up, okay? Now, we call this conversion-based content because it's content that's directed right at the person we're trying to reach, right? So if I'm trying to reach, men that are trying to burn body fat, the conversion-based content would be content that's helping them specifically on their journey. Now, conversion-based content is the step-by-step value that you do. Conversion-based content is the social proof post that you make. Conversion-based content is the story that you tell about the first time that you failed in your weight loss journey and the lesson that you learned. These are all conversion-based pieces of content. I'm going to give you some examples. So write this down. Conversion-based content makes people want to buy my stuff. That's conversion-based content. Conversion-based content should make up for about 50% of your content strategy on Instagram.
When someone says, I already have
Here's a piece of value, a conversion-based, value-based content. Check this out.
another coach, but I'm interested in working with you, here's what you say. First, don't be a fucking dork and start shit-talking the other coach. It's low level as fuck, and that's not what integral people do. Instead, say this. Well, Nick, first question, what brings you to me instead of your current coach? Now, they're gonna reply to you with what they're looking for in a coach. At that point, you can make the decision whether or not they actually are needing something different from a new coach, or whether or not they just need to go have a conversation with their current coach. Now, if they mention that they're just not getting the support that they need and they're reaching out for some extra guidance, at that point, you can ask the question, okay, and what exactly were you hoping that I could do for you? Boom, you're welcome, follow for more value.
So that's value-based conversion content, right? It's directed right at my avatar, something that they're struggling with, exactly what they need. Here's exactly what to do. Here's another example. So this is, I was with my client in person and I filmed a social proof video. This is an example.
Andrew's record-breaking month was $52,000. Let's hear from him. Andrew, how long have you been working with me?
Oh, I've been working with him for just over a year now. I went from $0, no business whatsoever, to making more money than I've ever made in my whole life.
So what made you decide that you wanted to become an online fitness coach?
Well, I knew that I had more potential. I knew that I was capable of teaching the masses. I just didn't know how.
Yeah, so you were an in-person trainer and I believe you worked at Equinox, correct?
Yep, I was an Equinox trainer and I capped out. I was a tier 3+ trainer. And from there, I was like, what's next? Like, how do I get to that next level?
So what was your biggest struggle when you first started online?
Biggest struggle was understanding how to build the business and become someone that understands the fundamentals of marketing and sales.
Cool. And now $52,000 a month, what would you say are some of the biggest lessons that you can share with the audience?
The biggest lessons are to go from personal trainer to business owner. If you can coach people, that's great. But if you don't know how to reach those people or actually coach them through their struggles, you'll never be able to teach them anything. So becoming that business owner from becoming just a personal trainer was that biggest step and the biggest thing that I learned.
And last thing, like money completely aside, would you recommend the Pizza Domination program to others just based on like what we've been able to provide for you and your experience in the program?
100%. I'd recommend this to anyone unless you don't want to succeed. If you want to succeed, it's a no-brainer. You have to take the next step.
Guys, comment or DM me more clients for more information.
So that's conversion-based content that's based on social proof. Now, this is an example of where I'm actually telling a story, right? I'm actually telling a story, and through telling a story, I'm selling. So check this out.
$1,500 in my bank, I spent $1,000 on a mentor. Even though I didn't have money to invest, I forced myself to take a leap of faith. 1 year later, I was making $5,000 per month as an online fitness coach. Cut out spending on fast food, weed, alcohol, and cigarettes, and instead find a mentor that you can invest in so that you can grow.
Boom. So I'm telling a story about like the time I invested in a mentor, which is obviously like storytelling about a weight loss journey, talking about a struggle overcoming gym anxiety. These are all designed to get people like basically to want to buy. Okay. Now, if you only post conversion-based content, you're never going to grow on social media. Like it's very hard to post conversion-based content and grow specifically. There are some creators that do this very well, but it is very hard if you're just posting conversion-based content without people getting to know you. If you only post awareness-based content, you'll grow, but you won't sign customers. And this is why I get a lot of influencers that will come to me and they're broke and they're not making any money. Just because you got the followers doesn't mean you're making money. I would say you need a 50-50 combination of awareness-based content and conversion-based content if you want to grow on social media and grow a business that makes money. Awareness-based content should be 50% of your strategy, and conversion-based content should be 50% of your strategy. Your goal with your content creation efforts is to be seen by as many people as possible through awareness-based content, and then turn those eyeballs into customer by giving them tactical value that they can actually use with conversion content.
Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. Hopefully you got some value. If you did, and you want to learn more about how me and my team can help you scale your online fitness business to $10,000 a month, DM me 10K on Instagram at TheRealBrianMark for more information, and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help you grow an online coaching business.